What is going on, my YouTube friends, on my Patreon friends? How we all doing today? How we all living, man? It's cold as hell out here in West Canada. Our friend Rob Shields sent me another Sleep Theory song. This is Another Way. And I looked up how to say this, and I got two answers. It's either Beale, or Beale. Street Music Festival 2023. Looking forward to this, man. The last one I watched, the only one that I watched from these guys was like an acoustic jam thing. So I don't know what the setup's gonna be. Looks like it might be like a festival. Oh yeah, they said it's a festival. Ha. Okay, I'm gonna stop talking. Let's watch this.
But this song right here is what put us on the map and what is now making us try to put Memphis back on the map.
Cool. Shout out to Memphis.
This song is called Another Way. If you know the lyrics, sing it. So when the bottom falls,
Wow.
and goes up in flames, I lay the past to rest and forget your name. So when the bottom falls, my heart does the same, and I remember the words.
Got a nice little fry in there. Little rasp coming in. Ooh, what was that? A little rasp coming in his vocal when he lets it kind of like compress a little bit. And that might be natural. Like I get that a little bit because I'm a smoker and I'm trying to quit. I'm trying really hard to quit. But when I hit like if I try to sustain a note at the end of a phrase, sometimes it gets a little bit of that fry too. His sounds really nice, man. His voice sounds much healthier than mine, I'll say. You know, it's funny. I'm pretty sure that this is the band that I said reminded me of a guitar player buddy that I host my podcast with, Kevin. And it almost, like that feeling almost makes this sound less surprising for me. Because it was like, oh yeah, I don't know, like the guitar playing just translates. This is what I feel like it should sound like. I love it, man. The drum thing is interesting. The like kind of trap beat thing or whatever that kind of like, I don't even know how to describe that. Real thin, like poppy snare drum like that. Is interesting, man, to come into such a heavy track.
I can feel it when you come around. You can say it loud but never make a sound. Even with a look, I know it's going down. Save us both some time and just say it. You never let me know when something changed. You made a fool of me and I'm to blame for thinking things could ever be the same when you're already done. So when the bottom falls and goes up in flames, I lay the past to rest and forget your name.
So interesting.
Falls, my heart does the same, and I remember the words you never had to say.
It's a great melody, man. It's not super complex. It's like you could probably sing it back or at least sing some gibberish back if you're like at the festival or it was your first time seeing them kind of thing. Like it's very memorable, right? Not super complex. And so this is obviously the recording played over top of the band right now. I don't think that any part of this is the live performance. The intro may have been with the piano and him singing. But like it sounds real clean, man. And then like same with the drummer, like he's playing soft to obviously let the track part of that go over in the ba-ba-bo, right? I couldn't find another live of this. Rob requested a different live one, and I couldn't find one. I don't know if it's just like not available in Canada or something like that. Maybe someone send me a link if you have one. But I think it's neat, man. I think it's really cool. The live vocal was probably really good. I wouldn't be surprised actually if this was the live take from the song for the vocal. I wouldn't be surprised. Like if someone told me that, I'd be like, okay, that makes sense. But anyways, let's keep going.
You never had to say.
transition because he was having the crowd scream. Man, this song is wild. I'm catching some of the lyrics now too, and that's got to feel good. Like he's borderline screaming. You got to listen to me, and it's obviously a song about like a conflicted relationship or something like this, right? But like the way that his voice breaks up in that, and obviously I'm not saying that you should be able to go out and like yell at people, but it does feel good like internally to think like just to let that out, or if you've ever gone like out into the woods and just like screamed and just let it out, like there's something cathartic about that. And then lining that up with the phrase, "You got to listen to me," and his voice doing this, like it's just what a moment, man. That was a great moment right there. This is a really cool song. Great song. That fill section was nasty. It was boom, 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 da, da on the kick and snare there. Come on. Come on. Gonna get a breakdown into the outro chorus. There's some cool stuff going on in the side stage, man. Like, so this looks like it's probably custom built, like just wood paneling. It probably stays in this. They might just have straps or something that ratchet on to like close this up, wires tuck in there, and then just rolls in the truck like that. I wouldn't be surprised if this was just left alone once it was built. But they also have a side stage rig here, and this looks like it's got guitar amps backwards. So the reason is that they don't want this guitar amp shooting straight into the audience, because then that's all you'll be able to hear, right? So they turn it away from the stage or the audience so that they can turn it up louder and it's not going to interfere with anything, right? Like when I worked on a Headley show, they had the bass amp underneath the stage looking backwards, and it was so loud. But it's interesting because again, this looks like one of those rigs that like is built and just left. You just roll it out. And this might be a side fill rig. So like if this company does lots of festivals, this might be built, the light side, stage left lighting, and then stage left side fills, because these are speakers in here. And then this rig just travels like that all the time. It's interesting to see, man. Everyone's got their way of approaching these things. And at first I thought the guitar amp was a part of that too. But that might be just like tacked on after, because that's where it fit or whatever. Killer, man. They probably go crazy with that one live. I dug it, man. I wish I could find a full live version. If y'all have one, send it to me. Please send it to me, because I really dig this sound, and I really want to see how they approach that live. I bet you it's got energy, man. Because like, there's another artist that I follow called Grandson, if anyone's familiar with him. And when you listen to his records, it's like it's all drum sounds like this, right? Like it's almost got this like trap sound to it. But when you go and see him live, it's like a 3-piece punk band, and it's like a drummer trying to kill his drum set. And it's tough, man. Like it's not the same as this, but it's got the same kind of transition, right? Yeah. Anyways, I'm curious. I'm interested. I love Buddy's voice. I had his name, and now I've forgotten it, and I apologize for that. But I appreciate this, Rob. Everyone watching. See you on the next one.